I was trying to think of something I know in Tamil, but the only thing I know is Nanbar.
Number, yeah, friend. Yeah,
That's the only
beautiful.
Yes, it. Number.
Nanbar.
Nanbar. Nanbar.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us. We have been an admirer of yours for a few years now. I think the first thing we ever saw you in was Super Deluxe, but then I think we fell in love, we fell in love with your acting in Super Deluxe, but then we also fell in love with you when we saw 96 as well. That was the thing that really catapulted us to learn more about you and your work, and now we've seen, I think, 50 or 60 Tamil films or something like that, and so we're in it, but we loved that we were able to see your film last night, Maharaja. Right?
Thank you.
So tell us about that. How that started. We've also talked to your co-actor Anurag Kashyap before.
He told you that?
No. We've talked with him. We know him, and we've interviewed him, and we've had a meal with him before.
What was it? What got you into the project? What got you excited about this project?
You saw the film yesterday.
Yes.
I hope you love the way the script was written.
Yes.
That excited me so much. And then Nitin always says that audience is always brilliant, and he just wanted to play with the audience mind. And he did it. And he did it.
Yeah.
And, so I love the way he narrated. And then if you sit and talk to Nitin, he is so genuine. You can talk to him openly, and he's a good listener too. You can discuss about the film, and you can discuss about the opinion, whatever you had about the film. And he became like my younger brother. So then whenever I'm free, I call him, come, let's eat and sit for some time, discuss something. So I spend most of times with him before shoot, while shoot, after shoot. For me, script is very much important. More than that, the director's, because how he is going to execute the film. It's based on his environment, his thoughts, his vision. So when they narrate the script, I can understand how it is going to be. It is more than a reading a script. I believe in listening from the writer or director, and mostly director. So that after they narrate the script, then I can sit and read the script. So they can narrate it in half an hour, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. It depends on their choice. But after that, I'll read. Then only I can get their vision. I can read the script on their vision.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So the narrations, everything went well, and then we had a good time.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Yeah. And is that pretty much most films, the way you go about deciding if you want to be part of the film? It's obviously the story matters, but then it's the director. Are there times where you've said yes to a project solely because you wanted to work with someone and the story, you trusted the story was going to be okay, or do you also really need to hear the story?
No, there are a few directors whom I don't. I just trust them. Say Super Deluxe.
Yeah.
He narrated the script of 5-10 years. Director Kumar, Tyagaraja Kumar, he came to my office, and he came to approach me. He was asking my dates for his friend's film, and which he's supposed to produce.
Yeah.
So I said, I love your film, and then if there is any chance in the film, please. And then suddenly he was just telling about that character of Shilpa in 10-15 minutes, which I loved it. And I said, so please give me this role. And he said, no, you were a star now. You just take your time, think about it. I said, no need, just give me this. And he said, no, at least take 1 week. No, sir, please give me. He said, just take 2 hours, 3 hours later, evening we'll talk. No, sir, I'm ready. So, because Marav, like Manigandan was here, who made Rakamutai and the Northern Colors. He's a fantastic director. There are a few directors out there whom I can't name everybody because I worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yes.
if I mention very few, then it's not.
Yeah.
They don't care. So there are a lot more directors whom I love, and then I worked with them just because of their execution skills.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
I know how much responsibly they execute or choreograph the scene. Like now I'm working with Vetrimaran, so back to Vetrimaran. Every time when I'm on the set, I love the way he choreographed the scene, create the tension in the scene, and his clarity of what he wants. I always enjoy now in Vetrimaran.
Yeah. Something I've noticed with some of your characters, not all of them, but and it was in this film too. There was a lot of comedy in this film with the dialogue and that kind of
Which
stuff.
one, Maharaja?
Yeah, this one. But then another one that it might be my favorite film of yours now. We watched it about a month ago. It was called, starts with an S. I can't pronounce it.
That's
Sudugam. Yes. That hilarious. We died laughing watching that movie. But I've noticed in a few of your characters, even in like what you did in I think it was Jawan, there's a lot of comedy.
Yes.
Do you like searching that out in scripts?
Yeah, no. I believe that even any dark situations that I can bring a comedy, and I try to bring it up.
Indeed.
Somehow, I know, I want to engage the audience. Okay, and then I like dark humors.
Yes.
Dark humors, with just a look or just a small behavior, a small pause, anything you can create a dark humor in any situation. Just by doing a small nuances, you can create dark humor. And more than that, a director should accept it. Then only he can present it in such a way that audience also receive it. There are some, Sudugam is a dark humor film.
Yes.
Yes.
But when I was doing Jawan, it was not like that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Right.
So Jawan, when I was doing, so I discussed with Atli, and then when Atli liked it, so we approached in such a way.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, that idea, that was that happened suddenly, because when I was doing that, when I asked Shah Rukh Khan sir that who am I, he said Santa Claus. So I asked, Atli was here, so Shah sir was here. So I asked, sir, it's a pre-climax, and Santa Claus is very cute, and then putting it on a villain.
Yeah.
Shah sir said, yeah, you look like that only. No?
Yeah.
Then Shah said, who am I? Santa Claus. Then it becomes, I got a gift for it. That time, Shah Rukh sir said that Santa will laugh like pop, 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 pop. So he taught me that. Shah Rukh sir taught me that. Santa, when I was sick, so I said I got a gift for everybody. He said, Vijay said, you can. So and he was there when I was dubbing that scene. Also, he was there in the dubbing studio. So then it became a song. Also, sound has come. That we did everything in the dubbing. It was not up there.
Oh, it was not.
Right. So
From that Santa Claus, it becomes. It developed and it becomes like that.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
So I always look for a
comedy.
If a comedy, if we can do it. In Maharaja, Mithil was very clear that I shouldn't do any comedy.
But the way you kept delivering that
The way he was executing the film or telling the story, initially it sounds funny.
Yeah.
Because when you say Lakshmi is a dustbin,
Right.
automatically,
Yeah.
so it is there. So you don't need to create, when it is there in the script,
Yeah.
we don't need to underline the comedy. That's what I
Not
believe.
at all. Right.
It's like a straight to suddenly you see suddenly you see a bump or speed breakers.
Right. Okay.
It's suppose if already the road is very smooth, we don't need to create such things. That's what I believe.
Right. Because it's already there.
It's already there.
Right.
So if there is a space, where I can create. But in Maharaja, there's no space because he wanted to tell the story in
Right,
such
he's
a-
very serious.
Yeah,
he
so
needs
it
to
is,
tell his story.
so it is there in the script that the mood of the comedy is there in the script. I don't need to do. I didn't do anything in that.
Yeah. So I know you've been asked this many times, but we don't know the story, and many of the people who watch our channel don't know the story. I understand you started as you were an accountant, right?
Yes.
And then you worked several other different jobs. How did you then become? What was it that attracted you to becoming an actor?
If I tell you that, then it sounds very funny. Actually, I'm basically from lower middle class family, so every month to pay house rent was very difficult task. Yeah. So I'm the second child, and then I was very responsible at home. So I go to my sister's school, open day, open day, that parents meeting I go.
Right. Yeah, like
She's 4 years younger than me, so I go there. And then, I help my mother. I take my younger brother to the hospital. He was wheezing problem. And at night I take him to the hospital. So I was so much responsible at home.
Right.
Somehow I want to come out of the poverty, and then I want to do something. So I don't know what to do, and then I'm basically a very shy person. I don't talk to other than my friends or people. But I don't know what to do. Then I was trying some business while I was studying college, and then I was doing part-time jobs in a fast food restaurant as a cashier, accountant, and then I worked there for 2-3 months. Then I shifted to a textile showroom. Then from that time, there was a telephone booth job was there. Now it is. Phones were there.
Right.
So foreign STD, ISD card, they say prices. So I was working in that shops for some security. I worked fast over 3-4 months. That showroom was say 5-6 months. Then telephone booth was. So I keep searching for something. I don't know what to do because I never had a plan in me. I don't have it.
No, you just wanted to make money.
I didn't want to make money.
Yeah.
Then once I finished my degree, I went BCom and graduated in accounting. So I worked in a cement dealers company, distribution company. Then from there, I attended an interview. So I went to Dubai. So, which is here I was getting paid 3,000 rupees in Indian pesos. Then when I went to Dubai, it was 4 times.
Right.
It's 12,000. It's 12,000.
Same work.
Same work.
Yeah.
That was fine with this. So I was there, and then I came to India from the marriage. I was in love with my wife, and then I proposed to her, and we came for marriage. Everything happened in Yahoo chat. I met her in Yahoo chat.
Yahoo chat?
Yeah, sir.
Nice.
I didn't meet her directly, so it's.
I met my wife on Instagram.
Oh, then
So
So I came before marriage. I never met her personally. So I came for it. So my parents are I came for a marriage, and then I don't know what to do. Then I tried some business, like interior decorations with my friends who already experienced it. And then I started to do a construction real estate company. My dad was a civil engineer. So I thought, okay, we'll do some joint venture business.
Right.
Somehow I want to make money. Suddenly, one day I thought, nothing was open up for me. Everything flop. So one day I decided that time my wife was conceived. So I thought I can try for cinema if I want to try. Maybe I have only 5 years until my son goes to school. So I decided, okay.
So you said 5 years.
Whatever happens, I'm not going to leave this for the next 5 years. Because generally I can't focus on anything for more than 6 months or anything. I just divert from everything very easily. So this 5 years I said, okay, I don't know anything about acting. I don't know anything, but I'm going to learn what is it. What is this acting and what is the story? Because I'm not a fan of watching films. I'm not a fan of any actors. I don't know anything. So I thought, okay, first thing is, I know that I don't know anything. So I started.
Which is a good place.
Yeah. So I started from there. So they asked me, when you surrender yourself to you, the profession, then you, more than speaking, you listen more, you observe more. So that was greatest realization I had in the beginning of my career. Still now, it's helping me. Still now, I'm asking myself, what do you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so still now, I observe, still now I'm updating myself. Whatever comes, suppose if anybody comes and criticize my work or anything, so I'll ask myself, I don't ask them, I ask myself, okay, what did I do? I don't get angry, and then I don't defend myself.
Yeah.
I don't convince them.
Yeah.
So I just, okay.
Yeah.
Suppose if they ask doubt, I can discuss with them.
Right.
Suppose if they say that this is not good, okay. So I have to work on myself.
Yeah.
So I think it started from there.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
And so I'm guessing you're acting.
Is it disturbing you? They both? Because
No, fine. These are directional. They don't pick them up.
We're good.
Yeah, it's not good. So your acting philosophy, I'm guessing, came from probably just on-the-job training, and not philosophy, for lack of a better term, your acting process.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
way you learned acting by just doing it.
by doing it on the job,
Right.
from your co-actors and what they do.
Once I know that I don't know anything, so first of all, I'm very introvert. I can't talk to new people. So I was an accountant. So I created one fake biodata of mine as a marketing person.
Okay.
So I went and I got a job because I worked on interior decoration with my friends for 3 months. So I know what is the job is.
Right.
So I created my experience 5 years, so 3.5 years in marketing. So I approached in a company and I got the job. So I thought if I go for marketing means I have to meet new people every day, so I can break that inner wall and that complexity and everything, so it can come out. I did it for 2 months, I think so. That time I saw one theatre called Kutupata. They were very famous. So I saw them and I asked them that I want to learn acting. And that time that fees was 7,000 rupees. And then they said the course is closed. I don't know what to do. So for me, that time I don't have anybody to discuss about my passion, because everybody, my friends and my family, everybody knows I'm a very shy person. I can never become an actor. They know very well. So I can't discuss about this. So I was talking to myself, okay, what do you want to do? If you work somewhere and if you try for cinema means, thinking about cinema, thinking about acting, it will be very less time in a day. Okay, maybe I was supposed to be working for that company for 8 hours or 10 hours. Then still that next day job will be there, you have to work on it.
Right.
Then in between, go and give your photographs to the companies and approach for the chances. So which means that time only you'll think about acting, but you don't learn anything. You don't have that interaction with that profession,
right?
Which you want to do in your life. So I thought, okay, that Kutupata theatre group, they said they need an accountant. So from marketing to accountant, I became an accountant. So I thought we'll be with an actors, watching an actors, and be with that energy will make me think about it and process about it more. So I decided to go there. And
very wise, yes.
So that in 8 hours or 10 hours, so I can be with them. The actors, they keep working in voice culture or some music, somebody doing gymnastics, somebody does script reading, something they keep doing in every day. And when they watch the film also, they watch with so much intensity. They discuss about an actors, how is he using the plays or props and the way they deliver it, all that, background score, the script, everything they discuss. So when I eat lunch with them, I observe them. And I'm there, I observe them. So it was like, okay, earlier I don't know what is the responsibility for an actor. So that slowly I started understanding, okay, this is how an actor thinks, this is how an actor works. So I started observing from them and slowly.
Yeah, fantastic, wonderful. Yeah, and I imagine you still approach your characters the same way as a student. You think, you examine and you study and you try to find out who these people are the same way you did back then. Yes.
Yeah. I talk to my directors so much because that description about a scene is not enough. So I want to spend with more time. We don't need to discuss about cinema also. Say about now only we are meeting for an interview. Okay? So before the interview starts, you may have a different opinion.
Right.
Okay, after you had the session, something is changed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Something is changed.
Yeah, you know a little more.
Yeah, maybe
Right.
we may discuss about the cinema, but you may know a little bit about the person of Vijay Sethupathi, so you can understand it.
Right.
Same way, don't need to discuss about cinema always with the director. You can just spend time with him. Somewhere you understand his thought process. It doesn't need to be about a scene or a shot.
Sure.
It can anything about a bird. It can about a leaf. It can about a bird. It can about a day. It can about anything. It can about a tea. It can about a food. But that helps you to be work with the director, understand the director, his vision more.
Yeah.
It doesn't always need to be work. That gives a depression. That's right.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily, if you keep thinking of, because once you become somebody, say about you're a doctor or an actor or a director, I believe 24/7 you are the one. You are that only. Suppose you were an actor and suddenly if you see a very good photograph in the hoardings, you'll observe that actor or you will observe that idea for some time, right?
Right.
How they come to this this thought process.
Right.
So yesterday night we were walking in the Zen Street. What is the street called? Hollywood?
Sunset. Yeah, Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset. So when we were walking, there was an hoarding and then an advertisement was there, which suddenly we thought me and my friends were walking. We liked that photographs and we were watching that photos of Sunset and then we left. It's about 2 o'clock in the night. So, if you are into some profession, you are always that only. That's what I will do.
Yes.
So when I'm working with some director or an actor, so spending time with them it's very good.
Very, very
being in the set. Suppose my co-actors are there, so in between the shots or when you get time, I like to sit and talk to them. Anything.
Yes.
That making comfort. Before I start this interview, I told you that my English is not good. I was a bit nervous.
Sure.
But once you both started asking questions, I felt that vibe with you.
Oh, good.
It was good.
Good.
And it was good. So I become more comfortable.
Good.
Now I don't think about my language. I'm just speaking from now.
Wonderful.
Well, your English is very good.
Yes.
You may not feel your English is good, but your English is very good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Another question I wanted to ask is, you're a very sweet man.
Yes.
And you give off this really sweet vibes in person and on screen. But you often play these villainous people that are
very
really
dangerous.
Are you drawn to them just because those are interesting characters, or are you really a dark person?
Yeah, of course. I'm both.
Yes.
But,
I'm like a day and night.
Sure.
Both. And the reason is when you do a villain role, when you keep on doing as a hero, your mind, that thought process in one way, that being a good, doing good, behaving good, projecting yourself as good, that you become the image of good, no? And it's boring.
Yeah.
I want to come out of it and just go opposite to that, and then you be there and you watch from that side to this side, no? You may have something else. Because I believe more than your friend, your enemy knows better than you. More than your loved ones, your enemy thinks about you more than your loved ones. Because he hates you so much, and he always thinks about you.
Right,
How to kill you, how to torture you, how to disturb you. So more than your loved ones, your that enemy, the person who hates you thinks about you a lot. Okay. So being in the good side, now we've gone to the bad side, and then now from the bad side you see the good. No, maybe you may have a different perspective, and the brain will have say, if you ask me to do a jump or a boxing now, which I can't do now. But if I go and practice it for a month or 6 months, then my body will have that flexibility.
Right.
So the brain will have a trust. If you ask me to do, I will do, right? So that to make it believe that we need to practice our body, right? Same way, if I do that opposite, the brain will have that flexibility.
Yes.
So it can bring an idea from anywhere.
Right.
You got what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. So I don't know whether I communicate it properly. But being always good, your mind will think in only one perspective or one angle. So when you think for an opposite, it's say like bad, then okay. So I believe that your mind will have that flexibility of.
Yeah, agree, and that makes sense.
Okay.
And many actors feel that way. That's why they choose many different kinds of roles, because they want to feel challenged. They don't want the same thing over and over. Even if the audience likes that, they really don't want to keep doing that. It can get boring.
We get excited it's an excitement if you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then I was very careful when I was doing a villain, because same time I was doing a hero also, protagonist also. So if I become very averse to my audience, they can watch my regular films, protagonist films. So when I was doing negative roles, I was very sure that I should engage the audience. They should enjoy, they should clap for me, they should laugh for me. You know?
Yeah.
So when I approached the negative roles, I approached as a protagonist for me. In the sense, see, if I'm bad to you, then you're also bad to me. So we both are equal. That's what. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. I have some thoughts, and which you were saying it's wrong. When you say wrong, then you become a bad woman.
Right.
So in my story, I'm the protagonist.
You're right, in your story.
Yeah, in my story.
Right.
In my story, I'm the protagonist, and you are the villain for me. You can approach it in that way.
Yeah.
Judge your character.
Yeah, exactly. Don't judge your character.
And on the, so you obviously been around a good while. I think you're on the 50th film.
Yeah,
correct,
50,
right?
yeah.
Congratulations. But you've got to work with so many legends, and as somebody who obviously didn't go to film school or something like that, I think you were working with Rajnikanth in Peta, you worked with Vijay and Master, Kamal, and I think a few things, right? Leo,
Yes.
Shah Rukh Khan. Did those? They're superstars. Those are larger than life people. Did they teach you anything, or did you learn anything from them during the acting process?
Yes, just now I told you, that being with somebody, you automatically learn something.
Yeah.
I work with them. I just want to understand them. So when I was working with them, I can't tell that what I learned, because everything is it's
Internal.
Internal.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And this is what I can't particularly say that, because there is so much. But they were ruling the industry for so many years.
Yeah.
This means they have some magics.
Right, yeah.
So by working with them, say about one scene comes to me, and say Rajni sir is also there, and the scene coming to me also, which means we both are going to do that. So means we both read the scene, and then we're coming with an idea, right?
Yeah.
So while interacting with that great mind, so you understand something.
Yes.
And when I looking at his eyes,
Yes.
and same way to Vijay sir, same to Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah.
sir. So it is like, I believe that if you fix something and going to say it or to learn something, that will be very small. That subconscious level of understanding is something great, which has to happen automatically.
Yeah.
Believing that process is great, and more than expecting something, just believe in the process and go there. That I had a great time.
Yeah.
Something happened internally. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done both, obviously, film, and you have done TV series. Do you have one you like more than the other? Or do you like them equal?
No, I did only one TV serial.
Yeah.
I was very bad actor at the time.
You did Farsi.
No, series you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
My career I started, I did on teleserial.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was, I was very bad.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, we'll go
I
look
don't
for
think
it.
so. It was like, no, you can watch, but it's not available.
Yeah.
I tried to find out, maybe 30 seconds something is there, but
Yeah.
it was very bad. That time my director, CJ Bhaskar, recently I went to his son's marriage also. He's the one that he told me that your eyes and your smile is good, and when you understand, when you realize what is acting, you'll be somewhere very big level. He said it, and I was not an actor at all. When I can't even give a reaction to the small scenes, I don't know how he trusted me.
You do have great eyes.
Huh?
You can see it in your eyes. You can,
Yeah, but I believe when you really want something, that will come and give you some signs through people.
Yes.
Yes, that happened for me in so many times in my life. Not only in initial stage, so many times happens. So that's why I said yesterday, I came to LA when my 25th film, Prosthetic, and 50th film I came for this IFLA film festival.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is engaged.
Yeah.
When I was doing Super Deluxe, there was one photograph which I took that photo 20 years before for my college bus pass. Where the government gives you pass for students, where you can go to the college route, you can take the bus and go. That photo they used in that
In the
Super Deluxe. So when I was looking at the photo, I was like, in this moment, I thought I was taking a photograph from a bus pass. But the same moment, that photo was telling me, no idea, I have an one more job is said. After 20 years, you'll become an actor. And that where they need your childhood photos in your engaged photo. That I have a job there.
Right.
You know, so I always live every moment. There is one more moment is coming, like a film. It's a lead scene for everything.
Well,
like a lead scene.
yes.
That's how when CJ Bhaskar sir told me that at that time I didn't know the value of truffle works.
Yeah.
But inside me was so much depression and hurt and pain. Everything was that word was a medicine. And nobody is around the world or you around your circle who's ready to trust you. Because when my friends and family, when they watched that TV serial, they will keep on telling me, again, you go back to Dubai.
Yeah.
This is not coming to you. Try to understand you are married. You have a kid.
Right.
So don't spoil your life. So they started talking to me like this. But my director told me that, no, you have a great future. So many things happen.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming to the web series. I don't find any difference. Because everywhere's a scene and short divisions on with actors and the story. So,
But you like the long format better than the...
say I don't have any. Yeah, you see, it depends. When I was doing Merry Christmas, so initially my dad was thinking that this film will be 90 minutes. So when I was giving a reaction for the scene, he said, Vijay, I don't want this much length. Cut it, make it off. Because the film will be 90 minutes only. There will be no. In India, we have an intermission.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Okay. So this film won't have any intermission. So people once they watch him on 90 minutes, they watch, they go out of theatre. So he said, don't give this much here. This much. Don't take this much. There.
Right. Shorten it.
Short.
Yeah.
Short. So that story, he wanted to tell it like this. Okay. Suppose my director says, no, Vijay, you take time. I want something. You're giving this much, I want this much. Means I take this much time. I just try to think how to give that much time and without boring her and connecting with engaging audience at the same time.
Yeah.
So we just try for it. That's all. So there is lengthy, short film, nothing.
All the same.
All the same.
Yeah.
I initially, when I was trying for cinema, I was playing as a hero friend only for a few years.
Yeah.
Every film, protagonist friend only.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then one day I thought, if I keep doing such ones, I can never learn. So I thought, okay, I went to the film schools and I approached directors. I don't want any money. Please give me a chance. So in short films, they give me roles in short films. I'm the protagonist in the short film, so I can go through all the expressions of the protagonist. So I went to film schools and I started giving photographs to the upcoming filmmakers. So during that time, I think I acted about 10-15 short films. So where I started understanding.
Have all of them come out since?
Yeah.
People found them?
Have you seen them? Did people
Did
saw
people
the short
find
films?
those short films?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all out?
Yeah, there are a lot. So when I was doing short films, I learned more.
Yeah.
So because I'm the protagonist in the short film, so I have to carry the story, right? So there are some decisions which comes in your mind and you trust the process and ask yourself and then just go and trust the process. Those things are making.
Yeah. It reminds me the word. I don't know if you may know the word tenacity. Do you know what that word is?
No, you know.
Tenacity. How would you translate if someone has tenacity where they just won't
Lakshmi.
give up? They won't give up.
Okay.
Yeah. So it reminds me a lot of Maharaja.
Okay.
The scene at the principal office, the scene in the police station reminds me a lot of you in I want, like when you said for the Super Deluxe, take a week. No, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Take 3 hours. No, I'm ready now. And I see that as very much who you are. Very much if you know this is something you want to go for,
because I know Kumar,
don't give up.
and I know Tyagaraja Kumar is a great director. I saw his first. I actually, when he was making his first film, I went and gave him a photograph. I didn't get my chance. So I was a dubbing union member. There's a dubbing union is there. Okay, member. So one day I went to his first film, Aranya Kandam. That's first film. That's a great film. Tyagaraja Kumar is the first film.
Okay, first one.
Say it again?
Yeah.
Aranya Kandam.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
We know we've seen that anyway.
Yeah, maybe we'll finish and we'll show.
Let me know.
Okay, Aranya Kandam. That film, I went for a dubbing, and then there was one scene, which when I was doing that dubbing, that scene, I don't like the scene. I don't know. I don't like the scene. And I told that sound engineer, sir, I need to pick up my kid from the school, so I'm leaving. So I just left it. Then after the movie's release, when I saw the film is so great. The directors, I just fell in love with the film and the director. Then when I met him for this Super Deluxe, one day I told him, sir, your first film, I went for a dubbing, then I hate that scene, and I thought this film is very powerful. But later the movie released, and I saw the 2-3 times in theaters. So I told him that. So the next time when he didn't approach me, I approached him for a character, and he narrated so great. And I know that if I didn't do it properly, he will throw me out of set. So he know how to execute or extract that work from me, because he has a very clear vision. I just trusted him, and I entered, because I don't know anybody else can come and write a transgender world like this and will execute it like this, which when I will get a chance to play as a Shilpa and anybody. So I just the way he narrated that Shilpa character was so awesome. I said, please, just because of Kumaraja.
Yeah. And the last question before you finish it up here, because I wanted to ask about the film we watched, not the one that we just watched, but the comedy that thanks you. I love that movie so much. What were the scenes like when your love interest wasn't there and having to act? Obviously, she was there a lot of the time,
which is brilliant.
But when we died laughing when we found out. But a bunch of scenes like when she died and and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What was it? Was a lot of that improv, or was it? All that?
Nalan Kumarasamy is very famous, and he's one of the great director, and his writing is awesome. Always you can watch all his films. I did Sudakaum, then that second I did Kalan Padanko, which is a remake of one Korean film. Yeah, but his way of touch is very nice in that. Then he made one short film. I acted in it. So on. The way he writes script and dark humors and everything he's so great in it. He's so good in it. Just because even Sudhakam script I didn't understand properly. I know Nalan is great. I know Nalan is good. I know this man's writing sense. It was very difficult for me to understand his timing sense. So after I did 3 films only, I told him, now I could able to crack your writing sense. Please give me one more chance.
But it took 3 films to
cross me.
I understand.
Yeah.
And then for me, if I don't know anything, I just want to tell, I don't know. That gives freedom for me. So I just told him that it's because of you, it looks like I did something. But it's just blindly and depend on you and trust on you, I did it. I didn't process that because I couldn't understand. Yes.
You just did what they said to do, and
because I had a trust on
right.
Anand Kumar.
Yeah.
the director.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down. We've wanted to talk to you for a very, very long time. I was so happy when we found out that you were coming to LA and the chance to get to talk to you because you're a fabulous actor.
Yes.
And you seem like, and looks like you are, such a genuinely nice person as well, who is a great actor. And so those are the people that we love talking to.
Yes.
Luckily, everybody we've talked to has been a fantastic person.
Yes.
But it's lovely to be able to sit down. We haven't got to talk to a lot of people from the Tamil industry.
Yeah.
Only A.R. Rahman, Prabhudeva, I think are the two. But we really admire your work. And the fact that you not only do these big films and bring your great performances, but also the really small films, like the name of it, but there's one with the village that you're in, the old man, and the
Kadasi was saying.
yes, and the one that's part 2 coming out later this year as well. Yes. We love the fact that you're so versatile and the fact that you love all different types of cinema. So thank you so much for sitting down.
Thank you.
Yeah, the only people we interview are people that we have deep respect for as artists, because we value cinema, we value acting so highly. And when we watch people that we admire, the kind of actors that, when we know you are part of a movie, like you said, if I know that person's directing, I want to work with them, we know that if you are part of a film, we don't need to see the trailer, we want to see it because you're in the film.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. We know you're very busy, but we really appreciate you coming and spending time with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The interview was very good. And I want to ask, what is that key?
Yeah, he always wears it. Always.
Yeah, I like
I stole it from my wife. I've been married for 13 years.
Okay.
And so her grandfather collected keys. And so when he passed, I stole it from her collection that she got from her grandfather. So it kind of represents my wife a little bit.
Yeah, but it's very good.
It's a cool key too.
Yeah.
In my home, my father's photo is there. But nearby, I collected this much key. This big key is there. So he's the master key of my family. So I kept
the key by him.
I kept by next. He's no more, but next to his photo, I kept that key somewhere. I don't know. That gives a lot of emotions. That has a lot of connections.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely.
I like it. It's very nice.
Thank you so much for sitting down.
Thank you so much.
It's lovely.
Thank you.